Hello everyone, let us provide a solution to this interesting Olympiad mathematics question. We are given that if 1 plus tangent x times tangent of 2x is equal to cotangent of 2x, then what is the value of 1 plus sine of 2x? So we have to come up with an expression like 1 plus 2 sine of 2x from this particular equation. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get started. This is 1. Let me start from the left-hand side. 1 plus tangent x is the same thing as sine x divided by cosine x, right? So we have sine x divided by cosine x multiplied by tangent of 2x is the same thing as what? Sine of 2x divided by cosine of 2x. This is equal to cotangent of 2x is the same thing as cosine of 2x divided by sine of 2x. All right. Now what I would like to do here is to write 1 as a ratio of cosine of x times cosine of 2x divided by itself. Remember, equivalent fraction. So it's like if you have 1 divided by 1, which is the same thing as 1, you can multiply the top and the bottom by the same denominators we are having here, so that we have equal denominators and we are free to add the two fractions. So if we have the same denominators, you can take one denominator, which is going to be what? Let me start with this one. We have cosine of 2x multiplied by cosine of x. Then, to the top, we are going to have cosine of 2x cosine of x, right? From this one. Then plus, we have another one here. They are exactly the same, right? We have, okay, this is sine of 2x. Sine of 2x, then sine of x. All right. This is equal to cosine of 2x divided by sine of 2x. But what can you remember about this one? Should I write the identity for you? Remember, if you have cosine of a minus b, this is the same thing as cosine of the first. Okay, let me use plus. Okay, we have different, if it is minus, we're going to have plus here. If it is plus, you're going to have minus. Cosine of the first angle, which is A, times cosine of the second angle, which is B, then plus if you're having a minus here. But if it is a plus here, you use a minus here. Sine of the first angle, A, sine of the second angle, B. So if you pay close attention, cosine of something, cosine of another thing, plus sine of the same thing. This is A, this is E. Just pay attention. This is 2x, this is 2x. This is x, this is x. So we can write the top as what? Just cosine. Oh, we still have equality sign there. Cosine of 2x minus x. If you expand, this is going to be cosine of 2x times cosine of x, which is right here. Because we have minus, you use plus. Sine of 2x, which is there. Sine of x. So they are exactly the same. You divide by cosine of 2x times cos of x. This is equal to cosine of 2x divided by sine of 2x. 2x minus x is x. So this is just cos x. And we have cos x here. So this and this will definitely cancel. So we can cross multiply, I think so, right? Cos of 2x times cos of 2x will give us cosine squared 2x. Cosine squared 2x, because they are the same, right? This is equal to 1 times sine of what? 2x. All right. And I know that cosine squared x, should I write the identity for you again? Remember, if you have cosine squared theta, this is the same thing as 1 minus sine squared theta. So I think instead of this cosine squared x, we can write it as 1 minus sine squared. Oh, this should be 2x, sorry. This is a mistake. Let me write it. Cosine squared 2x equal to sine of 2x. Sorry for that. All right. So instead of this, we can now write it as 1 minus sine squared 2x. So let's continue to the other side. 1 minus sine squared 2x, right? As this crosses over, it becomes negative. Or should we leave it there and take this one to the other side? Let me just write it as what? Sine of 2x. So take all these terms to the other side. As this crosses over, it becomes positive sine squared 2x. We still have sine of 2x there. As this crosses over, it becomes negative 1. Then everything will be equal to 0. This is a quadratic equation in terms of sine 2x. So you can see that sine 2x, using general formula, is equal to minus b. What is b? B is just the coefficient of the middle term. You know, this is an equation in terms of sine 2x, so the coefficient here is 1. So we have minus 1 plus or minus the square root of what? B squared. The coefficient of sine 2x is 1. B squared, 1 squared is 1. Minus 4ac. 4 times a is 1. C is negative 1. So it's like 4 times 1 times negative 1. Can you see that? This is going to give us what? Negative 4. We still have negative here. So we have positive 4. Divide by what? 2a. A is the coefficient of the leading coefficient, which is now 2 times 1, 2. All right. 1 plus 4 is 5, right? But remember, the range for a sine function is from negative 1 to positive 1. So this is square root of minus 1 plus or minus square root of 5. Square root of 5 is already positive, which is greater than 1. So minus 1 will make it positive. But minus minus is negative. If you evaluate, use your calculator, minus 1 minus the square root of 5 divided by 2 will give us negative 1.6 something, which is out of the range. But this is negative 1 plus the square root of 5 divided by 2 will give us positive 0 point something, which is within the range. So we're going to take the positive version, which is sine of 2x to the left, equal to minus, okay, let me start even with the square root of 5. Square root of 5 minus 1 divided by 2. But remember what we are looking for. We are looking for 1 plus sine of 2x. That is what we are looking for. So just cross multiply, right? So that this is going to give us what? 2 sine of 2x equal to what? Square root of 5 minus 1. But as minus 1 crosses over, it becomes positive 1. So we only have square root of 5 to the other side. And that square root of 5 is our final answer. Remember, addition is commutative. So 1 plus 2 sine of 2x is the same thing as 2 sine of 2x plus 1. Unless if you want to write it. And hence, the solution to this problem is nothing but square root of 5. As simple as that.